What's up guys, this is OmegaLiar and I'm bringing you a gameplay. Here's the M14 in grip on radiation, and this is a pretty good gameplay, and it brings up a couple of points, but before I get to talking about the gameplay and some of my thoughts, I do want to just give out a few updates of what's been going on. First of all, I want to say sorry that I didn't get a commentary post yesterday, but I was really tired after the soccer game. But anyway, there is a bigger commentator. His name is HD Commentary. He commented on my channel a while back, and he basically just said that he liked my stuff, and I got into contact with him, and he gave me some feedback. So I was trying to figure out if I could collaborate something with him and see if he could help me out in any way. And he said it's not really something he does, and that's all fine. But he's a good channel. You should check him out anyway. But he did refer me to another person named The Great Mafu. And The Great Mafu, he's got, I think, 2,000 or something subs, and he's not necessarily. I'm not positive he posts gameplay himself, but I only went through his channel so much. But what he does do is upload commentaries from smaller channels like mine, and depending if he likes it or not, and thinks they deserve a chance, and he gets about 2,000 to 3,000 views a video. It's a pretty consistent upload rate. So I am in contact with him, and I sent him one of my commentaries to see if he could check it out and give me some feedback, and if he liked it, and if there was a possibility that I could post on his channel. And he saw it, and he sent me a message back saying that he did like it. So I'm in contact with him now, and it's a little double spray down with the M14. But assuming that he does upload my video, that means shortly after Modern Warfare 3 comes out, I'm gonna be able to upload a video to his channel, and that'll give me just a little bit of exposure, which is pretty much something everyone my size is looking for. They just need that one opportunity to get that little bit of a boost, or whether it's a new game coming out, whether it's having a big commentator find them, or whether it's getting to upload to a channel like this. So I am definitely I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I'm also very grateful that he's gonna let me do this, because anyone who's willing to help out the smaller community is, I wouldn't say a friend of mine, but I definitely like what they're doing, and I appreciate it very much. So you can look forward to that. That should be coming out, I think, the first week of Modern Warfare 3. Not the first few days, because I am going to be focusing on my channel the first few days, because my channel is the most important part to me. But other than that, I do want to talk about some more gameplay type stuff. It's a sort of a Black Ops / Modern Warfare 3 kind of thing. So getting right into it, as you can see, I'm using the M14. It's got a grip, lots of recoil. Grip lowers the recoil. It only recoils up. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Here's the problem: the M14 and the technically, I mean, sort of the FAL, not really. But the M14 is the most powerful assault rifle, that pretty much gun in the game that's not a shotgun, and that's not a sniper rifle. It does 50 damage, so it's an automatic 2-shot kill at like a decently long range. It's got recoil that only goes up no matter what. There's no side recoil whatsoever, so that gives it handling characteristics. It's very good handling characteristics. Whereas the FAL, if you fire it at a decent rate, it will go left and right, up and down. It goes all over the place, and it's very unpredictable. So that makes the M14, especially when you use steady aim, the M14 has a very tight hip-fire spread, which makes it actually a viable weapon for close range. Although it's obviously a submachine gun or a full auto assault rifle will beat it, but you do stand a fighting chance because it has the it essentially has stopping power built straight into the gun, minus the 2-shot kill at all ranges, which is something I think should be in semi-automatic weapons, because you get the damage bonus close range, but really semi-automatic weapons are supposed to be long-range weapons. They're not supposed to be close-range weapons, and I think that's a benefit you should get for using a weapon like this. But what I want to talk about, and this will jump all over the place, but in Black Ops, I said it before, and it's probably the most annoying thing to me, is the fact that, with the exception to the ASP, which fire rate is capped at 950 rounds a minute, which in comparison is just slightly slower than the Vector, so it's fast. Every single semi-automatic weapon in this game use fire rate cap at 650, and every semi-automatic sniper is fire capped at 220. So, to give you an idea, if I remember correctly, the M60 fires at 650 rounds a minute, and it gets a short 2-shot kill and a long 3-shot kill. So the M60, it's really slow. You run slow, you aim down sight slow, you pick your gun up slow, you pull it out slow, you put it back slow. Everything is slow. The reload is almost 11 seconds, I think. But so what you get for doing that is a lot of ammo, and it's definitely a good gun for holding down positions because you get the quick kill. But when you're using a semi-auto assault rifle like the M14 or the FAL, I prefer the M14 because it's just the recoil is more preferable and it's very predictable, so it's easier to control. But when you're using the M14, it has similar characteristics to the M60, except you pull it up faster, you pull it away from it. Everything is faster about it, but you have less bullets, and it's not full auto. So you'll have to focus on aiming and shooting all at the same time. It's not just pull the trigger and then aim. You have to do both at the same time, which puts a little more skill on these semi-automatic weapons, as well as you need a trigger finger. If you don't have a fast trigger finger, you're not going to be able to do it. And that's where the problem comes in. When I fire my fastest, I break the fire rate cap on every semi-automatic weapon in this game, which basically means that it'll delay between shots because I pull the trigger too quickly and it just won't register. So if I were to give you an example, let's say the M14 fires like this. When I'm pulling the trigger like this. So every second time I pull it, it's not going to register. So it's just going to be like, and it's going to fire really slowly. And it's sort of annoying because in Modern Warfare 2, and I think Wings of Redemption said it recently, every semi-automatic weapon with the exception of the M1 has been fire rate capped at 1,250 rounds a minute, which means that there's no chance I can get even close to that. I know the fire rate on my trigger finger is faster than 650, but it's slower than 950, so it's somewhere in between. It's probably around the fire rate of an AK-47-ish. But I can do an example if you care to see it. But for the most part, it's sort of something that pisses me off a little bit that people like me can't get rewarded for using a gun that requires us to pull the trigger every time, whereas someone who uses like an AK-47, all they have to do is just hold down the trigger and that's it. So I hope the fire rate cap goes away. It actually applies the same thing to the pistols. And like one thing that they try to do is balance out the M1911. Well, you have all the attachments on the M1911, but on the ASP you have almost no attachments but no fire rate cap. And that's why you see a lot of people use the ASP because they can shoot it really quickly. And you see me use it before. I can shoot it really quickly. But and that's something in Modern Warfare 2 I did a lot. The FAL was my best gun. I won free-for-alls with it all the time. Oh, crap. But I won free-for-alls with it all the time, and basically what I'm trying to say is I really hope they don't nerf semi-automatic weapons the way they did in this game. But if you want me to continue on any of this, let me know. That was the end of the commentary, though. If you liked it, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next commentary. And after Modern Warfare 3 comes out, be sure to check out the Great Mafu's channel to see if my commentary is up. But if you find anything you like, you can go with it.